Just arrived on my workbench. I have the new Airfix 148 Supermarine Spitfire Mark 9E, and we're going to just unbox it and have a look what you get inside the box. Right, here it is, the 148th Supermarine Spitfire Mark 9E. Again, fabulous box art there, all above some, snow covered mountains there. You've got like a bit of a squadron there going on through, and yeah, it's a very, very nice box art. Edge of the box, we'll have a little look here. Let's zoom in quickly so we can see. So you're getting 3 schemes in this kit. You'll be getting scheme A, which is the number 43 Squadron A flight, Alan G. Edwards, Italy March 45. You're getting this B scheme, Royal Danish Air Force, Denmark 1947, or you can do this Brunsum Advanced Pilot School in Belgium in 1952. So yes, I love that on the spinner there. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, very, very nice indeed. 2 flying hours with this one, and it's a skill level 2. This side of the box obviously is all the warnings and different lingo, and it tells you there that it is a model design and tooling of 2025, and the schemes and this pack design is 2025 as well. Then you've got the edge of the box there, which also has the box art. So let's open up the box and have a look. Inside the box, the packaging, there's a little bit of movement there, but it is pretty much built around the plastic sprues. You will get the instructions, and you will get this large decal sheet. Right, I'm going to fly through these because it's, Spitfire instructions, and it's clearly the same. So instructions for this kit. And very well produced again from Airfix. Airfix do some of the better instructions from scale model manufacturers. And clearly, this section here, you are building up the interior of the cockpit. And again, Airfix use like a sub-assembly kind of way of building up their kit. So you're building up a tub first. And so obviously you've got the front of the cockpit there, you've got a decal to put there, and then you've got these sections here which basically encompass the seat, and all the implements are in it. So you've got your pedals to go on the floor, and they all fit in, and you've got your column there, and it all goes together very nicely. You've got your bulkheads, you've got your frames for your seat, 3-piece seat there, and it all kind of all just gels together nicely into this section here. Gives you a little call out there on how it should look when it's together. Make sure you get it all straight. Then here, and that bulkhead goes in. Got some tanks to go in, and there's a little decal there to go on that tank, so that goes in. More frames there, ribs. Then you got a support there to go in between there, and this all goes together, and then that then fits as one complete unit. And you can see it here. Pilot, they're giving you 2 colours for pilot. So you've got A and B and C, so you've got that grey, or you've got like the khaki colour, and then that gets fitted in there, and you put the arms on secondly, so there must be a 3-piece pilot in this one. Then you go on to deciding on if you want your canopy open or closed. So if you want it closed, you do this one here, and you've got to use a jig to remove some of the plastic. Okay, then if you want the canopy open, it tells you there that you've got to trim off this piece of door. Okay, and I think it does come with another part for that door as well. So if you mess that up, I think there's a part there that you can use, and there it goes where it's glued in position. Again, more parts added to the fuselage, and then there you go. That cockpit tub goes inside then. So there's your sub-assembly, goes into that side of the fuselage. Then that all joins together, and then you put your engine cover, or your nacelle cover on top, I think that's called. And then you're putting on your elevators here on the back. Glue them together. And then you've got your flap at the back, and there's your rudder fin going on the back of that. So that's all done. Building up, you've got a port assembly and a starboard assembly for your air intakes. And you flap at the back, so they'll go together. Then you're building up, and then you turn it over, and then you put on these rings to start creating the gear housing. Okay. Again, you've got more choices here. So if you're doing scheme C, you're gonna have to lop off the wings, so the cut wings, and then it says these steps below and 50 below. So yeah, and then if you do that after putting on your ailerons, you then put these glass pieces on the end. So they're made of glass, well, clear plastic, I should say. On again, rear wheel, tail wheel goes on. And then if you want to do wheels up, so your wheels up, so in flight you use that, and there's wheels on there that have been shaped to fit inside that housing. And then you've got the legs to build up as well, and the covers. So that all goes together, which is cool. And then you've got your wheels there, and these have got tread on. There's other wheels in the plastic which I believe doesn't have tread on, just like that, just grooves in. This is a proper tread. 2-part exhausts, so decide which one you're going to do, A and B or C, 2 sorts of exhausts. If you're doing A and B, you're putting that weaponry on there, obviously, because the A and B were fighting machines and C was pilot training. Building up your prop and your spinner there. So if you do it right, you don't need to glue it and it will still spin. And then the final bits is putting on your canopy and adding the parts to that as well, your mirror and everything else, and your aerial, which is fine. And then onto your schemes. Nice easy build that looks like. And then you've got your schemes and the range of colours that you're going to need to build this one up. I'm just trying to see who did the design work on this one. It doesn't say on here. There's no name at all, no numbers, no letters, sorry, who designed these decals. And then onto here, oh, RP, yeah, there he does it. RP did the decal design on this one, and there you are. That's lovely. That hub there's lovely. So you got your 3 schemes. Very, very small decals to go on your prop there. Nice and easy, that, brilliant. Right, the decals look great. They're in register, nicely printed schemes, nicely printed decals from Cartograph. And you have your common ones at the top, and your stencil details are all there. And if I just try and get in, so you have a really good look, and zoom in if I can and get it to, there you go. You can see nice printed writing on there. Cracking, really, absolutely lovely. Really nice decals on this scheme, on this sheet, sorry. There you are, fantastic. Right, let's just zoom back out again, and let's look at the the A, sorry. So again, nice big roundels there, all good numbers, letters, all in sync. And so there's your scheme A, all those little roundels. And then back onto B, your Royal Danish Air Force. You got your Danish flags, you got a motto there. I'm not quite sure what that is. Roundels, again, lettering, all the letters, their numbers, and you've got nice lines there as well. So you see that, brilliant. And then onto your flying school scheme. You've got that on there to go around the spinner, you know what I mean, around the screw. Enjoy putting that on, but it does look good. You've got your Belgian flags, Belgian roundels, etc. Yeah, so there you have your decals. Now let's move on to the plastic. Right, you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4 sprues in this one, and so we're going to jump on. So then, moving on, sprue A, we'll have a quick look through the sprues and have a look at the parts, and very, very nice. No flash I can see so far. Just moving on through to have a little look. Yeah, some very, very intricate detail here. Let's look here, which I think is for the tub inside there. You can see you've got some nice parts there with nice panels there. Very nice. Lovely bit of design work there going into that. And the fuselage, you can see you've got the rivets there showing all the way through, all recessed. I think they're all recessed. I can't. Oh, there's a few little bumps there, but most of it's recessed, which is nice, not raised. There's some raised bits there. There's raised bits here on the nose, which is what they should be. But yeah, very nice indeed. Moving up there, you can have a good look and see. Then whoops, let's look at the pilot. Yeah, not too bad. Nice molding. You can just see the face there, which is all good. Brilliant. Then we'll flip him over, just have a look, and you've got a little bit of detail there inside the fuselage there, and that's the bit where you cut and you paint that either grey or red, depending on which scheme you are doing. So there you go. That is sprue A. Sprue B, we're looking at the wings, and again, lots of detail in this, and just making sure there's no short shot or anything like that. No, it looks good. Little bit of shadow in there, but that's nothing to worry about. That'll get covered up with the primer. But yeah, you've got some very nice detail here. It's just getting close, you can see. Very nice detail on the underside. To the side here. On this side as well. Very, very nice. Onto the wings. As I said, yeah, just a little bit of shadowing, but that's nothing to worry about. Should easily clean up, cover that with a bit of primer. You'll be laughing. Then you've got some bulkheads there and some frames for the seat, all to be built up. But yeah, very, very nice. Onto sprue C now, and these are more. You've got your intakes there for your radiators. You've got some flaps there, and then you got your three bits of your seat there, which has the indentation as well, which is good. Accurate for all to see. Yeah, tidy. A Spitfire. Then on to sprue D, which has your nacelle, and I said these are raised here. God, do you know, in my mind, trying to think what the locks are called now. Put in the comments what the locks are, because I completely forgot. Then you got your choice of exhausts there. Let's say 2-piece exhausts. So there's your wheels there. Just look at the wheels. So can you see that they've got indentation? So these must be for wheels up. Okay, can you see that? You've got it's flattened off here. So I suppose that'll help it fit into the wing itself. And then you have these wheels here as well. So, and you can just see, if I can just zoom in, you can see how they have molded them so that they fit one way, I guess. Are they flattened on that side? They're flattened here. And then they're a bit, so some have got tread on them. Can you see that in the camera? So these ones have got, just try and zoom in so we can focus on that. So you've got a tread pattern there, and these are just pure round, just a rim or a line, and then I think these ones here go up into the wing. So yeah, nice little touches, isn't it? Is what you need, little touches. Right, and then there's your hubs there, and you've got two style of hub there. And is that broken? Oh, is that a broken bit there? Did I break that? I've got a. Or is that supposed to be like that? What's that? Part 4. Do I need both? I'm not too sure about that. Let's have a look at that in the instructions again. It does seem to have, like, yes, it's either broken. I don't think I did that. I think that was how it was. So that's okay. And then you've got you've got your prop there, which will need a little bit of a rub off. You've got a tiniest bit of flash there, but nothing drastic. So there you go. And that is sprue D. Moving on to the glass. And I always say that every time I look at glass from Airfix, it always seems to get better. And this is, the metalwork has been very highly polished there to get that. Getting close, you can see it. Zoom in a little bit. Try and zoom in and focus. Focus on that. Whoops, there you go, that's better. Yeah. Lovely. Bang, tidy. So, another Spitfire from Airfix. Mark 9E, very, very nice. Nice bit of plastic inside. Instructions look pretty clear and concise. And is it something that you would want to build? Leave it in the comments box below and let me know your thoughts on this Spitfire from Airfix. Quick video today because I'm on my way to Telford, but I thought I'd do an unboxing because it just arrived through the door now. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring that bell, click all to be notified when I release a new video. Huge shout out to my channel members who help me financially with this channel. If you'd like to become a channel member, click join below and select which membership tier you so wish. In one of the 4 corners will be another video or playlist of other content on my channel. Have a great rest of your week.